Welcome to Yoga in the Yurt. This is Elizabeth Fenton, and I'm offering this class to my students to be able to practice at home and also so that we can connect with as many beautiful souls as possible. We are all a puzzle piece of God, and together that brings us closer to God. So let's go ahead and begin our practice by tuning in. Go ahead and take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart, acknowledging how this is a beautiful divine process that is guided from your heart, for all is truly guided from your heart. Go ahead, nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Take your feet hip-width distance apart. Get your knees nice and loose. We'll inhale to exhale, and on the second exhale, we'll tune in with 3 ohms, A-U-M, Om. Really let it vibrate on the lips and the throat and the heart. Go ahead, inhale, exhale, inhale, keep your hands in prayer and keep with the nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And if you wish, repeat after me. I am my I am presence. I am one with all. When I trust in myself, I trust in the divine. When I trust in the divine, I trust in myself. God is love. I am love. All is love. Place your hands on your heart. We're going to do a 3-part breath. I call this the breath of God. Hamakua. Go ahead. First part is inhale, fill the belly, lift your heart. The second part is to hold your breath and imagine there's a golden path from your heart to your higher self, to Creator. And allow that golden path to connect you with that infinite higher self and bring those higher codes of consciousness into your heart. And then the third part is to exhale as you bring those frequencies in and release all the old that no longer serves you. Inhale, fill the belly, lift the heart. Connect. And release. Inhale, fill the belly, lift the heart. Connect. And release. Inhale, fill the belly, lift the heart. Connect. And release. And continue on your own for just a moment. And then drop your arms, your palms open, elbows at the side of your body. Keep your eyes closed. And we're going to imagine an amethyst pyramid over the crown of our head. And then spin that amethyst pyramid in a clockwise direction. This is about 10 feet over your head. And just allow that amethyst pyramid to spin clockwise. And then you're going to go ahead and turn that amethyst pyramid upside down so that the base is facing the heavens and the point is just directed over the center of your crown. And now bring your awareness to the center of your brain. And with your third eye, imagine that there's a window at your crown, and you're going to open that window, much like the car roof window. And then you're going to look up and see the apex, the point of that amethyst pyramid. And you're going to go ahead and ask that apex be opened up. And Archangel Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Merlin will all help to fill that pyramid with violet flame energy. This beautiful violet flame energy, a combination of the rose and the blue, divine masculine, divine feminine, perfect balance, blending together. This is going to go in to neutralize any toxins or negativity in your cells, and to also uplift and bring in higher frequencies into all 72,000 cells of your body. Just go ahead and just look up at that apex, and then just start seeing a stream flowing in, and Source will know exactly the amount that's just right for your body at this time. Maybe it just starts in a trickle, and over time you can take a whole nice flow. Just let that drip or trickle or flow into that window in your crown, filling your brain, the left and right hemisphere of your brain, the corpus callosum, filling your pituitary, dissolving any calcification, turning on that antenna, connects you with your higher self, going down your throat, activating your throat chakra, down into your torso, all the organs of your body. I can just see them smiling and smiling with this beautiful violet flame energy, coming down your head, down your shoulders, rolling down the arms, out your palms, swirling around a clockwise direction, your whole field of energy, going down your hips, your buttocks, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your feet, pouring out your toes and swirling around in a clockwise direction. This beautiful violet flame energy is filling your entire body and field, filling the yurt, expanding out into the neighborhood, all the way filling up this whole big island with beautiful violet flame energy, and expanding out into the horizon, bringing this beautiful violet flame energy, sharing it with the collective consciousness. Nice, long, deep breaths. And now we're going to go ahead and bring our hands together, overlapping each other with the dominant hand facing the body. And then we're going to bring this violet flame energy into each one of our heart chakra, our heart minds. So we start with the gut mind, right below the belly button in the sacral area, lower dantian in Qigong. So you're going to breathe that violet flame energy in through the crown and down out the palms into the lower dantian, into that brain, into that gut mind, bringing beautiful energy into your gut, to all the good microbes, and also neutralizing any negative toxins or parasites, just clearing those out as we charge up the gut cells. And then we're going to connect our gut mind, which is our gut reaction. We're going to bring that up and connect it with our heart mind, which is our unconditional love. The heart mind is just beautiful, flowing, loving, unconditional love, empathy, acceptance. And we're going to fill that heart mind with this beautiful violet flame energy. Breathing it in through the crown, down the neck, down the arms, and out the palms into the heart. Going back down to the gut. Just imagine that purple trail down to the gut, and then back up to the heart, and now all the way up to the third eye. And we're going to charge up the brain mind. This is our analytical thinking and also our psychic thinking, so that when we make decisions and go through our day, we're connected psychically and through our heart with unconditional love, and in our gut, all three minds are activated. And then back down to the heart, and feel this violet flame energy going into all three minds, giving you assurance that you'll be acting in your highest behalf and the highest behalf of others as you go through your day. This beautiful violet flame energy filling your body and field will also emanate and affect others around you, bringing positivity to them as well. So you're a walking beacon of light. And then go ahead and just using your intuition, feel where you really need a little bit additional violet flame energy. Just use your intuition and go in your body wherever you think you need it. And then bring your hands back into prayer at your heart. And just take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. You can leave that amethyst pyramid over your head throughout the practice, and we'll put it away in our heart when we're done. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed as you take your nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And if you wish to say an affirmation with me, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am happy, I am happy, I am happy, I am healthy, I am happy, I am abundant, I am abundant, I am creative and thus abundant, I am creative and thus abundant. All organic cells of my body are able to receive this beautiful violet flame energy without any blockages. Energy flows through all 72 cells of my body openly and freely without restriction. I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. Feel it. You must believe it. To believe it, just feel it, imagine it. Feel all the cells of your body just smiling at this beautiful, beautiful violet flame energy. It's available to you at any time. We just forget. We forget that we have everything already. We forget that we are a puzzle piece of God, that we are connected all together. We forget, and then we remember. And when we remember, it feels really good. So the more times you can remember, the more times you'll feel good. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 3 sun salutations. We're going to do 5 breaths in down dog. And with those breaths, breath all the way from your root chakra off your crown. And we'll go ahead and begin. Inhale, inhale, sweep the arms up over the body. Bend your knees as you swan dive it down. Hands on the shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale, place the hands, fingers spread wide and evenly. And come into plank and slowly lower yourself down. Make sure to keep your elbows close to the body to protect the ribs. And then inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. And walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms out and up, palms together and back to your heart. We'll take a pause here and take a moment to feel the energy, how it's flowing so much better through your body. And if it's not, be mindful to take deeper breaths and feel that violet flame energy bathe and shower and pour through you. And go ahead and take a moment if you'd like to set a specific intention for the day. I will complete a video that will be so helpful to my students as I'm away and as I transition away from this yurt. And so it is. And let's go ahead for round 2. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank and lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. 5 breaths in down dog as you exhale. Then to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms out and up, palms together and to your heart. Take a short breath. Tune into your intention, or just tune into that beautiful, blissful, calm feeling. And then let's go for another one. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. And to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms out and up, palms together and to your heart. And we're going to go ahead and continue getting the blood flowing. We're going to do our breath of fire. Inhale, sweep the arms up, curl the fingers in, thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. And we're going to go ahead and do Kalapati, breath of fire. So this is where you're breathing forcefully in and out through the nose, pushing all the breath from your stomach. Tummy goes back to the spine, and then you naturally just on the inhale fill that tummy back up. And then after we finish with our Kalapati, we're going to bring our thumbs together, hold our breath, and then we're going to lion's breath out. So stick that tongue out and sweep the arms down on the exhale, so it'll look like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Inhale, sweep the arms up, curl the fingers, thumbs up, and begin breath of fire. Thumbs together, lion's breath and the breath out. And shake it out. Okay, another round. Inhale it up. Curl the fingers, thumb up, begin breath of fire. Thumbs together and breath out. Shake it out. Okay, one more time. Inhale it up, curl the fingers, thumbs up, and begin breath of fire. Thumbs together and exhale it out. And shake it out. Whew. Feels good, good, good. I am healthy. I am happy. I am abundant. Woo-hoo. Always got to keep it fun. And if somebody calls you a goofball, that probably means that you are being yourself. And that is what we want to do. We want to be ourself, which is connecting with our higher self, which is our true essence. And when we are our true essence, we are fulfilling our puzzle piece of the picture of God in all its beauty. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, let's go ahead. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Raise the right leg up, bend the knee, drop the heel, raise the knee to the sky, and then go ahead and drop that knee down and sweep it to the front for a low lunge. You're going to keep the knee in line with the ankle bone and the back leg stretched out. Nice long deep breaths. This is particularly good for those of you who have psoas issues. And then go ahead and drop that knee down, top of the foot flat on the mat. Place the left palm directly under the left shoulder. Keep the right knee in line with your hip. Raise your arm up for a twist and breathe. Then bring that palm to this small of your back, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart a little higher, keep that right knee in line with the hip. And then bring that hand to the right of the foot, scooch that back leg forward, straighten your knees and bring your forehead to the front knee for pyramid. And breathe. Good hamstring stretch here. Coughing those toxins out. Okay, go ahead, drop that back knee down to continue the hamstring stretch. We'll do a runner stretch. Grab the front foot, sit back on your heel, and breathe. Constantly remember to have nice, strong, deep breaths. Bring that life force energy into your body. Don't forget you still have that violet flame pouring in through your crown, filling up every cell. Go ahead and place that front foot flat. Get yourself centered and balanced. Bring your hands into prayer. And we're going to take the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. And then turn the elbow so they're perpendicular, fingers pointing forward. For a twist, you can stay here or take that back knee off the mat and breathe. And bring the hands back to the front of the mat. Come back into a plank, rock back and forth on your toes. And knees down, up dog, down dog. Few breaths here. And to the top of the mat, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms out and up, palms together, and to your heart. And take a moment to check back in with your intention. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. And you're feeling your presence in your heart. Feeling the heart open and expand and connect with everybody around you. Opening your heart no matter what is going on with the other people. Your heart is open. You are not afraid to be your true self. Go ahead and inhale it up. Swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. This time take the left leg up, bend the knee and drop the heel. And then swing the left foot to the front for a low lunge on this side. I seem to have a little bit of something stuck here, so forgive if that didn't look so beautiful. I've been doing so much yard work to get my house looking nice. I've been a little extra sore, so I'm just appreciating this violet flame flowing through my cells because I am healthy, I am happy, and I am abundant. Go ahead and drop that back knee down. Place the right palm under the right shoulder. Keep the left knee in line with the left hip and raise the left arm up. And bring that palm to the small of the back. Roll your shoulder back and breathe. And then bring the hand to the outside of the left foot. Hop that back leg forward. Straighten your knees and bring your forehead to the front knee for pyramid. Continuing with your beautiful hamstring stretches. If our hamstrings are tight, I can guarantee you your low back's gonna hurt. So your low back hurting, you wanna stretch those hamstrings. And then go ahead, drop back on the back knee. Grab the front foot. Pull it back for a runner stretch. Just stretching out that hamstring. I do this sequence a lot. I learned this in my yoga teacher training and found it was excellent for hikers. And a lot of people I have come here to the yurt are here hiking in the park, and they appreciate all these nice stretches. And then go ahead and take that left foot nice and flat. Get yourself centered. Hands in prayer at the heart. We're going to take the right elbow at the outside of the left thigh for a twist on the left side. Elbows perpendicular. Fingertips facing the front body. And stay on your knee or come off the back knee. And breathe. And bring the hands to the front of the mat. Step back into plank. And now scoot your feet over to the left side and then turn on the sides of your feet and come into a side plank. Right arm up in the air. Lift the top leg and place the foot in the center of the mat. And then we're going to scoop the right arm under the left arm and up. Scoop under the left and up. Scoop under the left and up. Hand back to the front. Step back into plank and switch over to the other side. Edge of the right foot, left arm up. Top leg to the center. And scoop the left under the right arm. And up. Scoop under. And up. Scoop under. And up. And then back to plank. And rock back and forth on your toes. And then walk yourself to the top of the mat. We're going to hang in forward fold. Your knees can be slightly bent. Grab the outsides of your elbows and sway from side to side. Take your hands underneath your toes. And we're going to do surrender breaths. You're going to inhale through the nose and a nice sigh, audible sigh out your mouth. And then go ahead, release the feet and slide the fingertips up the front of the body. Roll the shoulders back 3 times. And forward 3 times. And inhale up, shoulders. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, shake it out. Feet hip width distance apart. You're gonna drop the right fingertips down into the earth, like you've got these little energy fingers growing into the earth. And you're gonna take your left hand, place it on your right ear, and you're gonna slowly bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, dropping the right hands down, fingertips down into earth to create a little bit more of a stretch. And then also imagine the sun is beaming down on this exposed part of the neck, just melting away any tension, letting it slide off the neck and down into the earth. And take nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And then switch, drop the left fingertips down into the earth, take the right hand on the left ear and slowly pull the left over to the right. So the right ear is headed towards the right shoulder. Left fingertips are growing into the earth. And you're beaming the sun down on that exposed left side of your neck, just melting any tension, melting any knots, melting any stuck emotions, clearing out that throat and neck chakra. Nice, long, deep breaths. And then take your fingertips, interlace the fingers, go behind the base of your neck and pull your chin towards your clavicles as your elbows start to come towards each other. And now imagine the sun is beaming down on the back of your neck, your whole cervical spine. And drop the fingertips down, bring the head back to the center, relax the shoulders, and we're going to do some neck rolls, going clockwise and counterclockwise, nice big full circles. If it pinches too much to go to the back, then just do semicircles in the front. And shake it out. Okay, bring your feet a little bit together. We're gonna sit down into a chair. Just imagine there's a chair right behind you. Your spine is nice and straight. A piece of hair in my mouth. Keep your hands in prayer at your heart and breathe. Feeling your active legs and breathing. And then push yourself back up. You're going to raise your right knee and you're going to cross your shin across the left thigh, and then you're going to sit back down. And then you're going to push yourself up, both feet on the ground, and sit back down in your chair. And push yourself back up. Lift the left knee now. Cross the shin on the front of the right thigh and sit back down. And push yourself back up. All right, we're gonna step the right foot back about 3 feet. You can keep the toes pointing a little bit forward. The front knee is going to be bent over the ankle bone, and you're going to take your hands and adjust your hips facing forward. It's like your hips were in a toaster. They'd all be straight and in line. And then we're going to sweep the arms up overhead, bring the palms together and come into Warrior One. Take nice, long, slow, deep breaths. You can keep your eyes open or closed. You can imagine Roots growing from your feet down into the earth. In our case, through all the lava rock, deep, deep down. And then inhale, breathe that earth energy up through your feet, your legs, through all your torso, through all the chakras, out the crown and up into the heavens. And then circle that energy back down from the heavens into your fingertips and your crown, through your body. As above, so below. Rooted into the earth and connected to the heavens, operating this amazing electrical vehicle called the human body. And then drop the arms down, sweep them up to shoulder level, turn the back foot so the edge is parallel with the back mat. Keep the right knee bent over the ankle bone, hips facing the front of the body as much as you can. And then reach off those front fingertips and pull in that infinite potential into your heart. And then look off the back fingertips and pull in all the knowledge of the Akash, knowledge of the universe, and bring that into your heart so you're blending infinite potential with infinite knowledge and creating the best now moments for yourself and others. Holding this beautiful warrior two stance. And then come into our sacred geometry. We're going to create our triangle. Straighten that front knee. Drop the left hand to the outside of the left thigh. Bring the right arm up to your right ear. Reach the right fingertips to the front. And you can stay here, or if you're more flexible than I am, you can slide yourself down. Just make sure you're not compromising and turning the hips forward. You want to keep the hips open, which is why I'm staying here. Years of yoga and I'm still here. But it's okay, we are where we are. At least I got healthy hips at 60. And don't put your hand on your knee joint, so it's either above or below. And then we're going to come back to warrior two. Arms at shoulder level, knee bent over the ankle bone. And then drop that forearm down on the knee, and we're going to swing that right arm, loosen up that shoulder, both directions. And then reach that right fingertips forward for a side angle stretch. Stretch that whole right side of the body. Imagine that violet flame just pouring up and down that right side. And then push off that front knee, right hand behind the thigh, left palm facing you for reverse warrior. And then cartwheel yourself to the front, take the back leg off the mat. You can keep your fingertips on the mat or bring your hands up into prayer. Wherever you're at, as high as you can get your leg is good. Whoopsie. And then drop the fingertips back down if they're not already down, and bring that leg next to the left foot. And then we're going to come up, fingertips sliding up the front of the legs, rolling the shoulders back, forward, and shaking it out. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. So step the left foot back about 3 feet, turn the foot forward, a little bit, not all the way, but a little bit. Keep the front knee over the ankle bone. Adjust the hips to the front. And then bring your arms up over your head, palms together. Warrior one on this side. So go ahead, take nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Either keep your eyes open or closed. And imagine roots growing from your feet into the earth. And then pulling up that earth energy through your feet, your legs, up through your torso, all your chakras, out your crown to the heavens. And then back down from the heavens, all the way through your body, out your feet, into the earth. As below, so above. As above, so below. As within, so without. Connecting to the universe, yoga to connect. Feeling that strong warrior. You are amazing. And then go ahead and turn the back edge of the foot parallel with the outside, the back mat. Front knee still bent over the ankle bone. And arms at shoulder length. I don't have a mirror, so I don't know if I'm actually doing this even, but hopefully I am. And then we're going to reach off those front fingertips, pull in the infinite potential, and look off the back fingertips and pull in that knowledge, combining it at the heart. And our warrior two, creating our best now moments. As it is, we are always in the now moment. That is the only place we ever are. Everything else is just an illusion. Sometimes a beautiful illusion, and sometimes not so much. So let's keep it beautiful, folks. Go ahead, straighten that front knee. Don't lock it, but straighten it. Take the right hand on the outside of the right thigh or all the way down to the shin, wherever you are. Keep the hips facing forward. Left arm up to your ear and reaching forward for triangle. Triangle is a sacred geometry, keeping us safe. And breathe. And bend the knee, come back to warrior two. Drop the right forearm on the right knee and swing the left arm in both directions. And then reach forward for side angle. Reach, 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 reach. Pour that violet flame all the way up and down the left side of your body. And push off that front thigh. Left hand behind the left thigh. Palm facing you for reverse warrior. And then cartwheel to the front and take the back leg off the mat. Keep the fingertips on the mat for balance or bring your hands up into prayer. And then go ahead, if your hands aren't already on the mat, place them on the mat and bring your left foot next to the right. And we're going to slowly trail our fingertips up the front of the body, rolling the shoulders back. And forward, up and down, and shaking it out, rocking and rolling, woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do some froggy squats, everybody's favorites. This is like you're an oil rig and you're pumping up your kundalini energy. So you wanna keep the spine straight as you squat. And you're just going to pump that energy, and the breath is much like breath of fire. You're forcefully pushing your breath, tummy to the back of the spine. The inhale is the squat, and the exhale is the standing back up. So we're going to go ahead. I'll do it in slow-mo at first. So you're going to, as you come down, your knees go out to the side. Your heels come off the ground, and your fingertips touch the mat. So you're kind of in balance and your spine is nice and straight because you want that kundalini energy to shoot up all of the chakras. So we'll go ahead and this is our inhale. And then our exhale, heels come back down and we're looking at our knees. Inhale down, exhale, heels to the mat. And continue, inhale, exhale. Keep it up. Pumping that energy like an oil well. One more. And straighten the feet and come into forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms out and up, palms together, and to your heart. Take a little pause here. Touch base with your intention. And then go ahead, take the feet wide on the mat, heels facing in, toes out, and you're going to aim your butt for the center in between the heels and sit down into a squat. Very grounding, hip opening. You can take your elbows and push your knees away from you and breathe. And then slowly reach behind you and gently sit down and come into a butterfly to release those hips. Feet together, hands at the top of the toes, gently bounce. And then keeping your spine straight, we're going to inhale and reach forward and exhale. Inhale, reach forward and exhale. And then you're going to take your shins so that they're parallel, coming into boat. Our hands are going to be on the outside of our shins. And you can stay here or straighten the knees. Activate that core muscle. And then bend the right knee so you can grab the outside of the right foot. Bend the left, grab the outside of the left. And stretch your legs up. And breathe. Don't go rolling back into plow on me. You know what I mean. And then go ahead and cross your legs and come into a cross-legged seated position. The hands on your palms down on your knees. And we're going to do some Sufi grinds. So you're going to be like a compass in school. Your body is going to be the pencil, and your spine is going to be the metal. So go ahead, nice big full circles, you're kind of rocking back and forth on your sits bone, but you're not coming off the mat. Opening up the vortexes of energy. Clockwise is the divine masculine, the giving energy, and counterclockwise is the feminine, the receiving. It's always good to have a balance of both, divine masculine and divine feminine. That's why we're bringing in this violet flame energy, which is a perfect balance of both. You could just sort of feel yourself swirling with that violet flame energy as we do the Sufi grinds. And then come back to the center. Raise the arms up on an inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bow our head forward, tent the fingers, and breathe. Each exhale, try to bring your forehead a little closer. Maybe the palms come flat on the mat. You can also stack your hands and then place your forehead on the top wrist. And as you breathe, breathe into that right hip. When our right foot is forward, we're stretching the right hip. When the left foot is forward, we're stretching the left. So go ahead and imagine that violet flame energy is like a little violet flame swirling tornado, releasing and loosening up any stuck energy or emotions in the right hip, and just let it fall into the earth. And then stretch your hands back out, tent the fingers, and walk yourself back up. And then we're going to switch. So you're going to take the left foot in the front now. And then you're going to raise your arms up on the inhale. And exhale, you're going to bow forward, tent the fingers, And on the exhale, bring the palms to the mat. You can also stack your hands and bring your forehead onto the top. Stretch the fingertips out, tent the fingers again, walk it back up, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to lie down, and we're going to raise the right leg up and slowly lower it down. Keep the low back glued to the mat, and then you're going to hover and raise that leg back up and slowly bring it down. And hover. Raise that right leg back up. And slowly bring it down. And hover. Raise it back up and reach behind your thigh. Pull that leg towards you. Keep the toes pointed towards the body. If you want a deeper stretch, you can go up to your shins. And then bring your forehead towards your knee. And then keep pulling that leg towards you, but lower your head back down. And then release that leg slowly back down to the mat. And we're going to switch over to the other side. Get that low back ground in the mat. The palms are on the mat. You can also take them slightly under your buttocks if you want to be sure you're keeping that low back glued. Raise the left leg up. And slowly bring it down. And hover. Raise the left leg up. And slowly bring it back down. And hover. Raise the left leg up. And slowly bring it back down. And hover. Raise the left leg up. Reach behind your thigh. Pull it towards you. Deeper stretch. Come up to your shin. And then bring your forehead towards your knee. Bring your head back down, but keep pulling that. And then release that leg slowly down. We're going to take our feet onto the mat. Knees bent. Raise the right leg up. Cross the right shin across the left thigh. Lift the left leg off the mat. Thread your right hand in between the legs and grab behind your left thigh. Keep your toes pointed towards you, flexed. And pull your left leg towards you. Deeper stretch. You can use your right elbow and push the right thigh away. Another hip stretch. And breathe. Always remember to breathe. And then release the hands, let the left foot fall. The right leg is going to slide all the way over the outside of the left thigh. Arms out into T. Lift the hips slightly to the right and drop the knees to the left. And turn and look over your right shoulder. And breathe. This feels really good on your low back. Nice stretch. Creating a nice stretch here. You can massage that whole area. Nice deep breaths. And then bring that left foot flat again. Lift the right leg up and drop it back down. Arms back to the side, hips back to the center. You can wiggle yourself a little bit. Take the left leg up, cross the left thigh over the right shin. Lift the right leg off the mat. Thread the left hand behind. Grab the back of the right thigh and pull that right leg towards you, pushing the left thigh away with your left thigh if you need a little extra stretch. Toes are flexed, pointing towards you. And breathe. Then release the hands, let the right foot fall, slide the left leg over, the right thigh, arms out into a T, lift the hips slightly to the left, drop the knees to the right and look over the left shoulder. And stretch out the low back on the left side. Feels so good. And then slowly come back to the center. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees. And rock on each kidney back and forth. Take your hands on top of the knees. Do small little circles on the small back. Clockwise. And then counterclockwise. And then go ahead, take the knees wide. And reach in between your thighs and grab the feet from the outside. Rock on your kidneys, nice little baby pose. You can push your elbows into the back of your thighs for a Thai massage if you can reach. And then grab the big toes, stretch the legs up, head back down. And then release the toes and gently drop the feet to the mat. We're going to do some windshield wipers. So we're going to drop the knees to the left, come to the center, drop the knees to the right, come to the center, drop the knees to the left, come to the center, drop the knees to the right, come to the center, scoot the feet closer together. And reverse butterfly, bottoms of the feet are touching, knees splaying out to the side. Wherever your hands can reach on your thighs, push down. And breathe. And slide your hands up on top of your hip bones. And I'm going to have you imagine a level, like in construction, a level, and have it go across the top of your hip bones, the iliac crest, and you're going to imagine that level is where you can see the bubble so that everything is level, so your hips are in line and your pelvis is in line, and we're going to do a little energy treatment to allow that to happen. So setting the intention that our hips are going to get level with the level. So you're going to go ahead and breathe in that violet flame energy. It's still pouring in through your crown. Exhale it out of your palms into your hips. And continue breathing this violet flame energy into your hip, neutralizing any trauma, any tension, any stuck emotions in the hip that's causing it not to stay in alignment. Just keep breathing that beautiful violet flame energy into your hips. Breathe it in through your crown and exhale it out your palms into your hips. Watching that level get all balanced. My hips and pelvis are in perfect alignment. My hips and pelvis are in perfect alignment. My hips and pelvis are in perfect alignment. And then go ahead and slowly bring your knees back together. Take your hands behind your side and we're going to rock up and down on the spine. And cross the ankles and come up into a seated position. If you have a pillow or a block, you might want to sit on it to keep your hips a little bit higher. And we're just going to go and do some nice, slow, deep breaths, getting into a meditative state, getting the brain waves to slow down. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. You can kind of wiggle them a little bit. Make sure they're relaxed. Make sure the tension's out of your face. You can make some tense your face up and then relax it to sort of calibrate that. Our palms are going to be down on our knees as we first ground into the earth. Nice, long, slow breaths, breathing all the way down to the pit of your stomach. Feeling grounded and rooted into the earth. And if you feel you need to just be grounded into the earth, just stay with the palms down. And if you feel like you're fairly grounded or very grounded, go ahead and turn the palms up, index finger and thumb touching for Gyan Mudra, elbows close to the side. And we're going to breathe this time all the way up to the top of the head, bouncing off the crown up into the heavens and connecting with that heavenly energy. You're kind of doing a breath of a figure 8, so you're scooping up the earth energy up through your body, all the chakras out the crown, and then you're going to sweep that energy back down, curling the top of that 8, that infinity 8, down in through your crown, all the way down into the earth. Scooping it up and sweeping it down. I'm going to have you bring your attention to your third eye. And I'm going to have you imagine that you are at one of your favorite beaches. You're at the water's edge. You can be sitting at the water's edge or standing at the water's edge, however you'd like it. And you're watching the water as it recedes away from your toes, and then it laps back in, maybe touches your toes or washes over your feet. Maybe you step back a little bit, or maybe you walk in a little further. Taking in the environment, just doing a little bit of a exercise for the third eye, to do some remote viewing at your favorite beach. Or maybe it's just the beach you've most recently been to. Maybe the water's cold, maybe it's warm. Maybe there's a little wind in the air, or maybe it's perfectly calm and the sun is beating down. Just really take in your environment. Feel if it's warm. Maybe it's winter time in your favorite place and it's a little bit chilly. Just really take in your environment as if you're actually there, viewing it with your third eye. Taking in the energy of that place and how it makes you feel at peace, or if it stirs your emotions, connects you to somebody you love. Whatever it is, embrace it. Stretch those muscles of your third eye, pituitary, and follow your breath with the waves. Inhale, bring the waves in, and exhale, watch it recede away. And keep with nice, long, slow, deep breaths, enjoying your beach time. I'm gonna have you bring your attention up to the crown with the inverted amethyst pyramid. And I'm gonna have you go ahead and close up the apex. And then right that pyramid right side up. And then I'm gonna have you in your mind's eye shrink it down to your thumbnail side and have it come in through the window of your crown and come down through your head, down your neck, and rest in your heart. And it will stay in your heart with that higher frequency code of consciousness to be unpacked whenever you need it throughout the day, the week, the month. Holding that beautiful violet flame energy in your heart. Allowing your cells, every cell of your body, to draw on it whenever needed. And I'm going to go ahead and have you lie back down on your mat into a final resting Shavasana. And as if you were here with me in the yurt when I do the energy practices, I will be sending you Reiki. So go ahead and lie down on your mat as if it was just a cloud. You're floating in the sky, nowhere to be, nothing to do. Just enjoying this moment. And go ahead and continue to lie and enjoy this space, this energy for as long as you need. I'm going to go ahead and close this out and can come back and do this video whenever you like. I will be doing lives soon. I need to get enough viewers and also I need to figure out the software. I am not a Luddite, but I am by no means, despite my, 7 years in high tech selling software and even going to Gartner and doing the technical demonstrations, I must have been guided by a higher source because I had no idea what I was talking about, but people somehow understood me. So hopefully I'm going to figure out this live streaming technology. It's got to be easier than network security, I'm sure. All right, so let's go ahead and inhale to exhale for myself. You can do this whenever you're ready to be done. Inhale, exhale, inhale. All beings are free from suffering and pain. Namaste. My most sincere gratitude.